Hello? I'm not late. You didn't see anything. I'm here on time. I'm perfectly on time. Oh, man. It took me a bit longer than expected to get back home, and then I had to do a bunch of stuff real quick. Anyway, hello, chat. Oh, man. You're late. You didn't even appreciate it. I just finished setting up the goddamn thing. Listen, I had like half an hour to both find the quest and make a thumbnail real quick. Starts with no hesitation or no intro. Best streamer by far. Listen, it was my fault. I didn't prepare ahead of time. Boy, did I have a weekend. Oh, man. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Man. Oh, I gotta adjust my chat filter so I can see everyone. Hello. Everything should be working now, hopefully. You're progressing Heavensward? That's great. I'm really excited to progress Heavensward next week. I'm very interested in seeing where the story goes. We'll let some more people creep in before we start. Because I kind of, just got new groceries in. Heck yeah. Good evening, Temp. How you doing? Oh, man. Yeah, we'll give it like 5 minutes for people to start showing up and realize, hey, I'm streaming because I forgot to, like, have it done. Found a chest piece that fits my paladin aesthetic, but it throws off the look I want with my gloves and boots. That's always the worst. I completely get that, don't worry. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, no, fashion is definitely the true end game. Yep. I posted a magazine, so hopefully some of them see. I appreciate that. I saw that. Tapestry's Final Fantasy XIV absolutely materializes into chat. Yeah. We'll see if anyone shows up. Give people about... Oh, we're at like... Yeah, a lot of people are watching now. Give it a couple more minutes, maybe a minute or two. I did some leveling off stream. So I'm level 30. I'm level, not 30. I'm level 57 on my machinist, which means I can be progressing MSQ with machinist now, which is really good. Yeah. I'm thinking, yeah. I'm thinking for Wednesday's stream, we'll do a bit of a shorter stream. We'll do Palace of the Dead. Just to help level up even more. And I'll be a hello, Requiem Begunny, indeed. Plus, I think I have everything figured out to where I don't have it like yet implemented yet. To still include ARR? Yes, this is still an ARR stream. The Hildibrand, there was a separate Hildibrand questline for Heavensward. We are still currently in the ARR. I believe technically, canonically, the episodes we're going to be doing are... Like, this next episode is going to be during Dreams of Ice. And then the one after that is going to be before the fall. But yeah. I have a donation page now. And I'm planning on hooking it up to Shock, which means Wednesday is going to be a Shock stream, with the chat can shock me now set up. So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah. Yeah, you have to finish Hildibrand. Yeah, finish ARR Hildibrand to do Heaven's Sword. Yep. And I've kept you guys waiting for long enough. I think we got enough people here to where we can finally get started. 8 armed and dangerous. Because we're still tracking down the Phantom Thief. And I decided to go back to Grand Blue Relink Mine, since the expansion is the 8th and 9th. Where's the donation page? Oh, I guess if you really want the donation page, I can throw it in the description. I didn't really like plan for anyone to want to donate yet, so I don't have like anything set up. So if you do donate, you'll just have to tell me, because you could throw it in chat. I'll throw it in the description. You can pin it in chat. All right. Hold on, I gotta find my login info because I logged in on my phone. I didn't expect people to already want to donate. I don't even have like OBS set up for alerts and shit. All right. That's not an OBS, it'd be Streamlabs to figure that out? Okay. Hi, Barry, how you doing? Cute Benoy. Streamlabs, I don't really know. Yeah, I'll have to link Streamlabs to OBS and all that stuff. You're doing well? That is really good to hear. If my phone will, you know, actually function. Copy to clipboard. And then I'll send this here to you, because you're a good way I can just get this. Copy link, and then we go. This took way longer than I thought. Here we go. There we go. I guess we could pin. I don't know. I'm a little worried that comes across as a little, very needy, because I don't need the money. Now pin it, it's been pinned. Alright. There we go. Get notifications. We'll turn on notifications. Allow. And now, hopefully, if I do ever get any donations, it'll, see. But for now, like, seriously, like, you don't need to donate at all. Like, please, for the love of God, actually don't. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get started on Hildibrand. I want to donate because I want to show Magma is too lazy and should have had it set up. Save your donations. I don't have shot color set up for this stream. That'll be next stream. So don't donate yet. Alrighty. Well, without further ado, let's begin. Topaz, I was wondering when you'd show up. I've got the latest scoop on the Victor spoils and our many-faced friends has set his sights on. If you visited the Colosseum of late, there is a tourney in the works and it's looking to be a big one. The Mithril Cup, sponsored by none other than Amgina and Sons Mineral Concern. Oh my god. We have mod abuse. Mod abuse. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. The most tragic of areas. I think I can reinstate it if it was accidentally deleted. It's fine. As long as Mr. Monkey isn't banned from chat. If you're banned from chat, shoot me a DM, I could probably unban you. Don't worry, we're just giving you shit. It's fine. Anyway, they say that Master Fergus will be furnishing the prizes himself with his personal collection. Small wonder has captured the attention of Mr. Sticky Fingers. You are familiar with the concern, yes? It's only the largest mining interest in the Sultanate, after all. The chairman, Master Fergus, sits on the syndicate and possesses such wealth that rumor has it he could buy half the realm if he chose to. He is also renowned for being something of a martial arts enthusiast, with his position affording him little opportunity to test his own skills. He settles living vicariously through the exploits of others, hence his sponsorship of tournaments like the Mithril Cup. Just actually gonna do something else real quick. Someone just supported me? Oh god. Mr. Monkey? Oh my god damn it. Thank you, Mr. Monkey, so much. Thank you so much. $5 for Mr. Monkey. Thank you so much. We are going to go ahead and I'm gonna unpin this here, and I'm just gonna throw it in the description. Because I don't like... Yeah. There we go. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Mr. Monkey. Oh, man. That's actually insane. Anyway, back to the actual main thing. The reason why everyone's watching me right now. My colleague in Ganil. Okay, since the color is orange, it's the total calendar for Wednesday. I'm terrified by that. Okay. Is in Udar, covering the tourney as we speak. If we were to track him down, I bet he'd be able to give us something to get our investigation started. Alright, time to go to Udon. Yeah. That does add like 31. God, that is... Alright. You know what cutscene? I know this is like a pretty... hold on. Where the hell is the Moogle mail? I didn't realize Moogle... No, that's a itinerary Moogle. Delivery Moogle. It appears we have gotten ourselves a message. Hopefully you use that money for knee replacement to be surgery to be 2 popcorns tall. Height extension surgery. What is this new letter I received? Hopefully it's nothing bad I can't show on stream. Hello, Delivery Moogle. I've been given kelp. Loon giving me kelp. Context for this: I sent kelp. I sent Loon a I sent Loon a shrimp and said it's as shrimple as that. That's funny. Alright. 8 Armed and Dangerous is this way. Yeah, near the Coliseum, I think. Man. Again, only donate if you feel like if you have the money to spare and you like my content. I don't want you just to give me money just because. Alright, Ganelon. Oh goodness, the cutscenes begin. Yes, I'm a busy man. If you're looking for small talk, I suggest you look elsewhere. No need to be rude, Ganelon. He's a friend of mine. Now, what say you share your latest findings with us? I promise I'll make it worth your while. Ellie! If it isn't the Mithril Eyes star reporter. Come to have a laugh at Ganelon's expense before returning to your pen. Your latest front page feature, eh? Oh, very well. Just promise you'll put in a good word for me at the higher-ups, okay? Now, let me tell you this. There's a strange things afoot at the Coliseum. Bugger all! It's a travesty, I tell you! And who is that be? Holy shit! Hutchu and Hayamo! Whatever's the matter? And where, pray tell, is Hutchin? The 4 of you will compete for the cup together, yes? I fear an unfortunate mishap is of Hutchin in no condition to fight. We were just on our way to convey the dire news to Dower Meadow. Mishap my arse! This was sabotage! Some bloody coward out there will stoop in at nothing to eliminate his competition. I swear it on my subligar. Lower your voice, Hutch. My head stings enough with your bloody shouting. Hutchin! Shout! Should you not be resting of your wounds? Oh, but forgive your incompetence, unworthy comrade. Oh, but forgive your incompetence, unworthy comrade. If I had been quicker with my mantra, we would still be 4 med stronger. Do not berate yourself so, Hayamo. In victory and in defeat, the mantra is fight as one. What interesting outfit those men have, indeed. You bear no more responsibility for my wounds than I. Anyway, I dare say I'll not be getting back into the fight fettled by arsing about in bed. I'm ready to chant some mantras. How about the lot of you? Hutchin, for you I am always ready. Now that's what I like to hear. 1,000 mantras. I want each one to ring out over the Sangoli. Now those are some wrestlers. The Mantravales. Aye, as Hutchin tells it, they took their name from a training partner they met at the Fist of Ragnar, a man who they most admired for his devotion to his devotion and chiseled physique. Oh my god! Consider me not at least a bit interests. This talk of attacks on the competitors. However, this chapter has a trial, by the way. God damn it, I knew it. However, of this, I would hear more. Ah, yes. I mentioned that strange things were afoot, yes? With mere days left before the Mithril Cup, a staggering number of would-be combatants have withdrawn, citing a host of curious ailments and injuries. With the list of entrants shrinking by the day, the organizers have been forced to abandon the elimination format in favor of a mass melee between the few battlers remain. The Phantom Thieves Challenge. Gladiators dropping like flies. No, this is no more mere coincidence. I would speak to the individual in charge of the event. Where may I find him? Though the concern sponsors the tourney, the day-to-day organizational duties are being handled by a fellow by the name of Dower Meadow. He should be in his office within the Coliseum halls. I'll send word to the gateman, Yayobayo. He owes the Mythil Eye a favor or two. Listening in, I suspect the fanboy was a theater kid in the past. I did one bout. I did one semester of theater. That's not true. I did participate in a musical, but that was like in junior high. I just play a lot of D&D. Splendid. Come, Topaz. We have a case. Splendid. Come, Topaz. We have a case to track. Also, hello, Gregory. How you doing? And the Coliseum. The nearest, there it is. Aetherite shard is right there. Yippee! Gladiators Guild. That one theater kid disguised as a bard in your party. Hello, Yuyubaya. From the Mithril Eye, you say? Then by all means, you are free to enter. I am Ellie, reporter from the Mithril Eye. Never blinking, all seeing. You know the deal, yes? And you must be Dower Meadow. I was hoping I could ask you a few questions about the upcoming tourney. Who might argue with free publicity? And from a charming little thing like yourself, ask away, me girl. That said, between the challenge from the so-called Phantom Thief and now these bizarre attacks targeting fighters, our tourney's already the talk of the town. Not that you'll see me complaining, providing someone's still left to fight, that is. You're free to investigate it as you wish, but you'd be smart to exercise some caution. Needless to say, recent events has everyone here a bit on edge. Why, just moments ago, one fighter almost took another fighter's head for insulting the color of his soul, his subly. Looks like we got ourselves another, These two aren't in the entry books. Oh my goodness, it's he! Look at him! And our challenger unleashes a vicious right hook as the gentleman inspector was channeling his strength for his next attack. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner. Inspector Breredin, as effective as ever, I see. A true gentleman. Excuse violence. Inspector. You are thinking. It annoyed me. Musical, you say? What are the chances of you singing in the future? I suck at singing, so probably not. Yeah, probably not. Dower Meadow, I presume. Tell me everything you can about the prizes for this tourney, and try to be brief. I was wondering what you might ask, Master Fragate. Right, guys. GBF Relink would be a good game for you to play on Wednesdays after Rise. After Rise is done, the Bun can still have his gun. Still, Temp can have whatever female he likes, and Magma can be around fellow midgets like him. GBF Relink. I've never really heard of the game. Let me do a quick Google search. GBF Relink. Oh, it's Grand Blue Fantasy. Huh. Maybe. We'll have to see. Master Firegeist has spared no expense in making the Mithril Cup the most lucrative tourney this Colosseum's ever seen. The victor will receive a true treasure from his collection, the Warden's Grace, a ring fitted with the largest sun sphere you'll find outside of Corn. The second and third place prizes are nothing to sneeze at either. But I don't care how many faces he's got. We've nothing to fear from this thief. The concern has hired an elite regiment of stone torches to watch over the vault day and night. I've heard people compare it to Monster Hunter. I don't see it. I've never seen it in gameplay, so I can't say anything myself. Yes, just as the brass blades were so successful in stopping the thief last time. If you want your treasures safe, go fetch them and bring them to me. And be quick about it. I haven't all day. I fear I can't do that, Inspector. After all, what proof do I have that you ain't the Mr. Many Faces in another one of his elaborate get-ups? No, if you want to get your hands on spoils, you'll have to claim them as any other would in battle. As a matter of fact, with our ranks thinned as they are, we're actively recruiting new competitors. And the more the merrier. The more the merrier, and the more lucrative that. Now, where did our receptionist get off to? Over here, you slimy bugger. We've got some fresh blood for the melee. It's a game where 4 players fight boss monsters, but it's more character action. Okay, it's more character action heavy. Give me a moment, will you? I've only got 8. Hold on. I don't know their genders, so I don't know what voice to give them. Only got 8 arms. Or are they legs? What the fuck? You called? I was just about to give the lovely Miss Avail the grand tour. Inspector Hildibrand! Look! He's purple! You can't just say people are purple. Astute as ever, Nash. This color, this overabundance of passages, I smell a case. Ah, just my receptionist. Oh, trust. Don't be starved now. He's an ugly little bugger, but he's friendly enough. Word has it, he was one of the many bizarre creatures born from the recent experimentations with the ancient incantations at the Thaumaturge's Guild. I see enough media to know where this is going. I fucking knew it. Also, welcome, Requiem. They were gonna seal him away in a hole in the desert with the others when he opened his slobber mouth and started playing for his life. I just want to live in peace. I'll do anything. Anything. So management hired him to perform odd jobs about the Colosseum. Why he Orple? Prepare yourself, femboy. I am ready. Why he Orple? You can't just ask people why they're Orple. Shaking my head. And I am ever glad that they did. I tell ya, this job ain't and I'm ever glad that they did. I tell you, this job ain't glamorous, but sure has its perks. What a delicious morsel. I want to get my tentacles all around. Oh my god. I know not who you are or where you hail from, and I do not care. If you dare challenge me, my Tempest Blade will show you no mercy. He really is a fucking goddamn. He's one of those tentacle monsters. Can't believe it. You can forget about your case, Inspector. There was only one who will claim the victor's spoils, and that is me. Ooh, I just love it when she talks stuff. Now, who's the chump who wanted to get pummeled by my lovely little Abby? Why the fuck are you all looking at me? Though a gentleman takes far more pride in rescuing fair damsels than fighting them, I fear that we have little recourse. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, shall do what must be done. I wonder how much art there is of this one. I have no idea. I have 10 people. Welcome, all chatters. Welcome. They fucking absolutely knew what the hell they were doing with this thing. Topaz Luckyfoot will be entering the tournament on my behalf. Fuck you, guy! You can't just throw me in here. What the hell? Topaz Luckyfoot. Ye do look like a Luckyfoot. Well, bugger me with a spear. To think I'd see the day when a warrior of light stood in my coliseum. I have a gun. Hear that clink clinking? That's the sound of old Gil pouring into our coffers when the public finds out that a true hero, a Rosian hero, will be stepping into the ring to fight for the Mythril Cup. Oh, and I reckon your friend can tag along too. Show him where to side, Ulti. Well, with Topaz, I suppose we have as good a chance as any. Now we just need to make sure that he doesn't come down with some curious injury. That Gladiatrix Avali, was it? Seemed quite certain of her chances at victory. Suspiciously certain, I'd say. Ha! I am already 10 steps ahead of you, Inspector. That Ultros fellow seemed most knowledgeable about Miss Avili. Come, Nashu, the investigation is afoot. That sounds as much like an amazing productive line of investigation. I might suggest that our first priority is to keep Topaz safe. Let us return to Gainalon, and see what else he can tell us of these mysterious attacks on the combatants. Very well, I shall leave the task to you. I have a lead of my own to investigate. Should you uncover any new information, I trust you will share it with me at the first opportunity. Nodders. Yippee! Alright. The 8th right is right there. They absolutely knew what the fuck they were doing when making that creature. Making him all flirty and shit. You again? I already told you that. What? Enter the tourney, you say? Are you out of your bleeding mind? Look, I've got a suspicion or two, which I'm happy to share with you, but in the end, you have to protect yourself, you hear? So I've been asking around, and it seemed that a few of the fighters who pulled out of the tourney were scheduled to fight a warrioress by the name of Avalia. Now, I can't make any promises, but my instincts tell me this girl is bad news. But don't take it from me when you can hear it from someone who crossed blades with her just days ago. A fellow by the name of Raging Rat had the misfortune of being matched up with Avali in the preliminary round and earned himself a right bruising from it. Last I heard, he was resting up at the back at the Pugilist Club. Why don't you go pay him a visit? Will do. I think Mr. Orpal is the one beating the shit out of all the competitors. Hello, Mr. Rat. Oh, cutscene time. Come to have a good laugh at old Raging Rat's expense, have you? Well, you're not the first. I say, is there not a man in the entire realm with an ounce of sympathy? Greetings, good sir. How fortunate you are today that your guest is Hildibrand Mandeville, gentleman and inspector. Now, if you would, please enlighten me in how exactly it was that you were beaten to a bloody pulp by Miss Availi. Gentlemen my ours, ye have no wit or delicacy. Never mind, you mind. Look, the record may say I lost, but I'll admit to nothing of the sort. I'll shout from the top of my lungs if I have to. The girl doesn't fight fair. Tap his blade sounds some kind of foul sorcery, you ask me. Mark my words, that girl's up to no good. If she weren't so damned easy on the eyes, she'd be rotten in gaol as we speak. The girl is Alamega, or haven't you heard? You know how it is with those refugees. Why fight with honor when you've got nothing to lose? Yes, and why not disparage the entire people of it, an entire people in a pathetic attempt to salvage your sorry pride? This was real work, Topaz. Let's be on our way. I didn't mean no offense, miss. Just telling it like it is, as it were. Perhaps it truly is some manner of sorcery, as one fellow says. Or perhaps she works with an accomplice. She didn't strike me as the magic-wielding type. If I were a betting woman, I'd put my gill on the ladder. Ah, Miss Ellie. The thrill of the chase has struck a chord with you as well. Yes, I can see it in the wrinkles beneath your eyes. We might very well make an inspectress of you yet. I'll give you a good wrinkle, you insensitive boar. Ahem. What if what the man says is true? It's likely that her fellow Alamegas might sympathize with her plight. In accordance, an accomplice would hardly be out of the question. Yes, I can see it now. Two unfortunate souls, shunned by those around them, untied by destiny in a common desire for justice. Ample appendages whirling wildly, so they gusts of wind flying in every which way. Avali and Yuti, a match made in heavens. Were it more obvious, I could have solved this case without leaving my home. Incredible! Your powers of deduction never fail to amaze me, Inspector. What is it with you two and that infernal octopus? Mr. Ultros would still be at the Colosseum. Let's hurry before he slithers back off to whencesoever he came. Nodders. Shrug emoji. And he wanders off. But I trust him. I think they're smart. All right. Just adjusting my audio real quick. That was a bit loud. They're pink. You being a pervert. Shh, my friend, and look over yonder. Behold those exquisite legs, those stylish tentacles, the unearthly undulations of a squirmy, squishy body. Yes, our friend Ulti is a most fascinating creature indeed. Behold how carefully he eyes the gladiatrix before him. What manner of mischief is he plotting? Someone say calamari. He speaks! Yes, it is the most suspicious indeed. Oh, what is this? The girl has fled in panic. Our friend Ulti appears to be discouraged. Look at the way his shoulders sag. Or how they would sag if he had any shoulders. And off he goes. Our quarry is on the move. Quick, Nashu, we must pursue. Shrug. I want some Wait. What do you mean? Wait. The food. Calamari. I've never had calamari before. Oh god. Just a theory. What if the people are dropping out of the competition because the Orpal keeps flirting with everyone? Wouldn't surprise me. Mr. Ulti seems to have found himself another gladiatrix. What might he be plotting this time? Look at those succulent legs. I reckon they taste just wonderful in a good marinara sauce. Marinara sauce. Ah, he speaks! And another girl rushes off. Whatever did he say to her? He looks so sad. Shall we douse him in lemon butter and put him out of his misery, Inspector? Whatever is he doing with these girls anyway? Call me crazy, but I think he likes them. And then they all look at me. And they all look at me when I read. Oh my god. It is he. That slurping sound as he moves feels weird through stream. Everything about him feels weird. Makes my skin crawl. Poor misunderstood Ulti. Father is here. Indeed. Here we suspected him of criminal activity, when the truth is, he's just a gentle soul lucklessly in love. Oh, Ulti, can you find it in your squishy, slimy heart to forgive us? Yes, now perhaps we should return to investigation. If Avalia is as suspicious as they say, perhaps we should follow her around for a bit. Dour Meadows back in the Colosseum should be able to enlighten us as to her whereabouts. An excellent idea, Miss Ellie, but I have a better one. Let's return to the Colosseum and speak with Dour Meadow. For him, we shall ascertain Miss Avalia's whereabouts, upon which we can follow her about to see if she is indeed as suspicious as they say. Come, Nashu, the investigation calls. Huh. I don't think Uncle Ulti would... Don't think Uncle Ulti didn't see you following me. What's the big deal, eh? I'm just more than a stupid octopus. Or am I? Come on, no, I just want to end what any octopus wants. A cute girl, untold riches, and the admiration of millions. Can't Uncle Ulti dream? Well, kids, Hate to ink and run. Then again, I am an octopus. Why yes, Akko is a stupid octopus. God, they knew exactly what they were doing with this one. He even calls himself Uncle. Hello. Yes, what is it? Yes, what is it this time? I'm a busy man. Looking for Avalia, you say? She sounds something about sharing a flagon with her countrymen over in the Coffer and Coffin. I reckon you might still find her there. I'll warn you though, if you're smart, you'll keep your distance from that one. Poor bugger Garnelon tried to interview her for an article. Though the girl was going to rip his head clean. Thought the girl was going to rip his head clean off. How can I put this? She doesn't seem to take kindly to being asked questions of a personal nature. You catch my drift. That said, if you're looking for a good sparring match to warm ye up for the tourney, you might just get the ticket. I can assure you there will be no need for gratuitous fisticuffs, my good sir. With my remarkable powers of espionage, we will ascertain all the information we need from the firing lass, without the firing lass, even being alerted to our presence. Let us be off. God. All right. Damn, it's all the way over here. Holy shit. Hello, Hildibrand. Behold, the lovely Miss Avavi, just as predicted. Let us keep watch from here, so as not to set off the girl's famed temper. How many times must I tell you there is no cause for concerns? The spoils shall be mine. It may as well be writ in stone. Do you realize what this means? We have suffered and suffered long. But my victory shall mark a new era, just as Rabadon Adon won a new life for himself in the Colosseum. I shall win a new life for our people. The prize I shall claim will bolster the wealth of our people. 1,000, no, 10,000-fold. In a land where wealth is power, we will be kicked to the gutter by the Udons no longer. And with that, I must be off to the Nanawan mines to meet my sister. Miss Avavi's self-assurance is ever a sight to behold. I deduce that my own chances of felling her on the field of battle are infinitesimal. I could have told you that before you signed up. Come now. We have a suspect to pursue. Nodders. Oh god. Trying to steal a valley from Uncle Ulti's tentacles, are you? I'm afraid that isn't going to happen. Yes, Uncle Ulti's homemade explosives will see that this is the end of the road for you. Does that make me a bad octopus? Ah, the distinct smell of fire sand. Another one of your handcrafted explosives, I take it, Nashu? Heavens no, Inspector. This is far too elaborate to be one of mine. Do you think whoever crafted this would be willing to give me a lesson? They're on to me! Preposterous! Could it be that Musclehead isn't as stupid as he looks? I see. In any event, I shudder to think of what might happen if an unsuspecting passerby chanced upon such a hazardous object. Allow me. Heave ho! Oh, that was Hildibrand speaking. Heave ho! You gotta be kidding me! That was Hildibrand speaking. My apologies. I need to look at, like, who's reading what. This is funny, though. It would be such a tragedy if anyone got near these explosives. Hildibrand is high whiz, low int. Also high charisma. I think Hildy is also like an incredibly high charisma. Kind of heart, dumb of ass. Truly the recipe for a himbo. Yippee! That maiden in the mining garb must be the sister of whom Miss Avali spoke. Let's listen a bit closer. I thought we agreed. No hard labor until your leg is healed. I swear, sometimes I think you were born solely to give your poor sister hard headaches. Says the girl who once fought off 10 Imperials with one good arm. Perhaps someday you'll understand what your little sister can take care of herself just as well as you. Speaking of which, what news of the tourney? Worry not, Hagelin. I have taken all necessary precautions. The Warden's grace is as good as ours. Even the most modest estimates value its worth at some 30 million gil. Do you realize what this means? Necklaces of Eshstein's sun silk dresses. From Eshstein's sun silk dresses, all the luxuries you've ever wanted will be yours. The poor little girl in shabby clothes, objects of pity and scorn for the Udal upper crust. Those days are over. After I claim victory, we will take our rightful place at the top of society. I don't know, Abby. Wealth is all well and good, but when I see you stand tall in the Colosseum, hundreds and thousands cheering your name, I'm proud. No matter how humble of our birth, if we stand strong and stand together, this alone is all the wealth I ask for. That is your problem, Hagelin. You've always been too quick to settle for less than you're worth. But worry not, for your sister is watching over you, and I will do this for us. Now I must return. Gods forbid one of those prying reporters overhears us. That's my Abby, unfazed by a duel to the death, yet terrified to be caught in a moment of tenderness. May the gods smile on you, sister, and be safe. A more moving display of sisterly love I have not seen, and yet I fear has afforded us little in the way of prospective clues. It would seem Avali's obsession with victory runs even deeper than we imagined. That said, I can't help but feel a bond with the girl. My sister and I were alone in the world too, you see. Inspector, did you just hear what I heard? Look, kids, Uncle Ozzy has had it up to here with you. Did you think you could just fall into this pit and die? Did you think you could just fall into this pit and die like a good little boy? I'm talking to you, Mr. Warrior of Light. Hear that sound? Just one step closer. Closer. Not you, you idiot! And no need for concern, friends. I have simply taken the liberty of investigating this hole in the ground, and I am pleased to report there seems to be nothing out of the ordinary. Our hero. Now, shall we return to Oda? The Mithril Cup will be starting before long, and the last thing we want is we want after all of this is to lose our bouts by forfeit. Nodders. Could it be that a musclehead dives straight into my trap to save his companions? The others seem completely unsurprised at this turn of events. Doubtless he has performed such selfless acts before. A true gentleman if I ever saw one. So if you think that means I'm going to show mercy on you, you've got another thing coming. Time to break out the big guns, kids. Wait a minute, I dug 2 bits, didn't I? Come to think of it, the second one was right about. Give me a break! Alright. Oh man. I freaking love the Manderville quest lines. I'm not looking forward to having to wait for the frickin' thing, but oh well. Hello, Hildy. Yes, is something of the matter? We're on something of a tight schedule here, Inspector. Stand back, Miss Ellie. My well-honed inspector's senses are tingling. I feel a most fearsome adversary lurking about. This time you're really up the creek without a paddle, kids. He's doing a thunk. Say hello to my not-so-little friend of mine from the Coliseum. He's large, he's in charge, and most of all, he's hungry. Where in the world is he? I haven't got all night. It is he. My chimera? Who is that half-naked fool? Father, could it be that aura of unmitigated murderous rage that I felt was not our quarry to you? Hildy, I was merely taking a stroll in search of inspiration for the materials for my newest masterpiece in the making. And what brings you and your friends to these parts today? Just a bit of sleuth work, father dear. And with that, we must return to Uldar. If you have not heard, your son is set to compete for the Mithril Cup. Jesus, Godbert is built. Yes. Oh, moonlighting as a gladiator, are we? A fitting second career for a Manderville man, if I do say so myself. That muscle-mound man is the inspector's father? Remind me to never go to one of their family reunions. God, who is this inspector anyway? Hildy is a worthy rival. Is a worthy rival, if ever there were one. Who goes there? Oh, it's him! Hildy Topaz, I have been waiting for this day. Well, looky who we have here. You're quite an intimidating gent yourself. A friend of the inspector, mayhaps? I am Gilgamesh, wandering... Lurk mode. Have a good lurkin'. Hi! Hi, Lobster, I didn't see you come in. How you doing today? I am Gilgamesh, wandering duelist, and I am not so much the inspector's friend as his enemy. Well, that makes two of us. Perk up, Gulliver, because this just might be our lucky day. Is there no one in this accursed realm who can remember my... Call me what you will, friend, but heed my words. Topaz is a formidable foe. That's sounding like high praise coming from a big fellow like yourself. To have such a powerhouse as a sidekick, then Inspector must be something else indeed. I know not what brings you to do battle with those two, but I warn you, you will end up as seafood soup if you face them alone. And with that, I must be off. For reasons that I do not entirely understand, I am considered something of a fugitive in these parts. Topaz, I will not fall so easily this time. Well, looks like I got my legs full with all 8 of them. But if that adventurer is too strong to take on alone, I'll just have to bring along a friend. A supply twisted ring calling to mind the undulations of a creature of the sea. Yes, inspiration has struck. Nobody's here but us octopodes. Looking forward to your next life as a masterpiece. Look forward to your next life as a masterpiece, fiend. Holy shit. Muscleheads! I hate them! Oh, man. Actually, you know what? I'm literally right here. Turn that thing into sentient furniture. Give him the old Aldari Aldari treatment. Aldari are the, I think so. I like to think the Aldari. I'm probably getting the wrong one. The Dark Elves. All right, Hildibrand. Good heavens, chancing about father like that. I dare say it's taken a year off my life. Quite a crowd has assembled. It would seem the festivities are nigh about to commence. I had hoped to uncover more of Miss Avali's secrets, but no matter. What better place to continue my investigation than on the field of battle? Hildibrand appears to be in something of a hurry. Good heavens, we have as much time to prepare. Time before the tourney begins. We haven't much time before the tourney begins. We must hasten back to the Colosseum and appraise ourselves on the rules of the engagement. To a true gentleman, the battle is not about victory or defeat, but fighting with honor. Whatever treachery and guile my opponents may employ, I will not lower myself to their level. Behold. I think I can go through either one of these. Yeah. Cutscene time. Yippee! Looks like he's managed to survive. Bumps on the head, chipped teeth. I'm one shabby-looking octopus, I tell you. They don't pay me enough for this. But all that's going to change soon, isn't it, buddy? Funga? Ah, Mr. Alteros. Just the octopus we were looking for. I was hoping that you might enlighten us as to... You can't! Who gave you those ghastly bruises? But bruises? I fell down the stairs, that is all. Now get lost, I'm a busy octopus. Funga! Ouch. You have my sympathies, good sir. It is challenging enough to coordinate 4 limbs, let alone 8. Is there someone inside your office? No, whatever gave you that idea? I am simply fumigating the place for pests. Pests like yourself. Now, don't you have a battle to go fight? Fun. Inspector, I think something's alive in there. That's just me, talking to myself. Yes, fun. Gods, yes, gods. Working as a receptionist is fun. Battered, bruised, beset by vermin, and still able to find joy and fulfillment in your work. I say, Mr. Alteros, your passion for your chosen profession is truly an inspiration to us all. Topaz, if you would come with me for a moment, I fear the stupidity in the air may be contagious. No! My IQ is perfectly stable as it is in the vicinity of this man. Oh, okay. Nodders. Very reluctant nodders. Alright, what do you have to say? Well, has your investigation borne any fruit? I see. Avalio seeks to win the tourney to claim the fortune and raise her and her sister out of poverty. Furthermore, she has implied that she has taken the necessary precautions to ensure that her victory is all but certain. While trailing her, you narrowly evaded a series of dastardly obstacles, and upon your return, that strange octopus appeared considerably worse for wear. The evidence points to one direction. The Alamega girl and Ultros are plotting together to claim the Mithril Cup and its lucrative prize. It's not as precious as it sounds. I've done some research on our 8-legged friend. It would appear that Ultros has become something of a regular at Ulda's Tavern and Houses of Pleasure. I suspect that he is using his inside knowledge of the workings of the Colosseum to identify and eliminate potential threats, thereby ensuing victory for Avali and earning himself a healthy commission. Hiya, simplistic skitty. How you doing? There is also the manor of the Tempest Blade, which is rumored to be the source of the Alamega's girl's strength. This remains a mystery, which means I fear for your life. Your life is still in danger, Topaz. When the guards informed me that several crates of refuse from the Colosseum reception room were hastily discarded in Pearl Lane not bells ago. Tired from work, but otherwise fine, lol. That's good to hear. It's always good to hear. Not the tired part, but otherwise fine. It is a stab in the dark, but the contest may yet provide some answers. I would ask you to bring them to me. This is a drive-by thumbs upping. Can't stay tonight, but I'll want to show my support. Have a good night, Foen. I appreciate you even just dropping in even so briefly. All right. Do. Yippee! Oops, can't see that. Alright, and then to the nearest Aetherite, or Aethernet. Gladiators Guild. So what have I missed? We are starting at the there's a big issue with the Colosseum where there's a major event with the grand prize probably going to be the target of the next snatching by the many-masked thief, or the many-faced thief. Along the way, we've discovered there may be a conspiracy involving a octopus helping a gladiator snuff out the competition in order to guarantee her victory. Godbert was there too. Well, let me see what you have found. A large one burst from Teshri. Some of it's still twitching. God damn, detritus. Now what do we have here? Ah yes, a spectacular assortment of innards and entrails, and what's this? A sack! Even more foul-smelling than the gore it was lying on. If that can be believed, and look here, there's something to be written on the side. Saito's Sundries. It would seem that this merchant has dealings with this squishy mess of tentacles. Let's pay a visit to the man and have him enlighten us as to the exact nature of their partnership. Okay. I don't want to go to the Aethernet. So yeah, you know, typical Hildibrand shenanigans. That all sounds familiar, but I can't seem to recall what that is. Is it a Hildi questline? It is. Hildibrand Questline Day. Hello. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? A stack. Here you go. Here's my stinking sack. I'm sorry, sir, but I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. No exchanges, replacements, or refunds. I stand by the quality of my wares, and I expect my customers to do the same. Wait, now did Ultra send you? I'll be asking the questions here. What exactly did you sell to that ungodly creature? Why, an entire sack full of gold truffles, can you believe it? What with the most impressive price and that, distinctive aroma. Should have guessed, lol. It is similar to the Paladin, though, so I got a bit mixed up. Yeah. What with the most impressive? They're only for the most discerning of customers, which Mr. Alstros clearly is, as he just placed another order today. Could these truffles somehow be connected to? No. I shall stop myself stop myself before I start sounding like Inspector Bryden. It wounds me that you would sneak off and conduct your own investigation without me, and to steal away Topaz here? This gentleman is not impressed. Did you find anything, Inspector? Good gods, what's that dreadful smell? Miss Ellie, I would have expected a cultural young woman like yourselves to be more educated on the Epicurean arts. That is the most distinct and delightful aroma of a golden truffle. And a quiet taste, to be sure, but one that has won the heart of many an Odon gourmet. The Paladin has Colosseum chunk in his job questline, so it's kind of a similar plot. I see. Yeah, I always found it kind of weird that Paladin dipped into Colosseum stuff. I particularly enjoy them slow roasted, as my dear mother makes them. Roasted, you say? Why, my mouth is just watering thinking about it. Might I be so bold as to ask the recipe? It appears the productive portion of this conversation has come to an end. Besides, the tourney is about to begin. Let's make haste back to the Colosseum. Nodders. What is this? You meet Disciple of the Hand? Oh! I see. That's actually going to be a really cool tool thing. Breredan has seen enough incompetence for the day. Well, the merchant provide. Yeah, check the Paladin's questline is rather reviled compared to the rest of it due to completely dropping the plot from the rest of the job questline. Well, that merchant has proved to be a spectacular waste of time. Time which is in short supply. We must return to the Colosseum before the battle begins. Here is the plan, Topaz. I shall find myself a suitable vantage point to observe Miss Avali in combat. Until I have ascertained the trickery behind her abilities, you are to keep wide berth of her blade. Understood? Nodders. Alrighty. Hello, Dower Meadow. There you are. I was close to starting the melee without you. Gar. I'd be remiss not to tell you that there's been a slight change of plans. The contestant suffered a last-minute injury, and none other than our very own Ultras has swept in to take his place. With everyone's favorite octopus joining you two in the fray, spectators are just pouring in. Bookmarkers across town are raking in the gill, which ain't a bad thing for us. Word has it, Master Fergus himself is taken with my promotional skills. Aye, the future's looking bright for old Dower Meadows, it is. So what say ye? You ready to get your arses kicked? I am ready for battle. Aye, that's what I like to hear. Ladies and gents, it's time for blades to whirl and limbs to fly. Here it comes. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, plutocrats and poppers, open your eyes and steel your stomachs. The Mithril Cup, brought to you by the ever-charitable friends of Namaji & Sons Mineral Concern. Your concern is our concern. It's about to begin. Who will stand atop the heap of maimed bodies and twisted limbs to claim victory? Would it be our tempestuous Avali of Al Amigo, Topaz, the famed warrior of light? Or who was that grinning fool again? Ah, that's right. Humberbatch, agent of infamy and imbecile extraordinaire. Or will it be our 11th hour entry? Ultros, the 8-legged purple purveyor of pain. Here I am. Did you miss me? Aye, aye. I'd say we have a battle for the ages here, folks. Combatants, take your positions and let the battle begin. You missed quite a bit. We are about to get our, we're about to kick some ass. Alright, you know the deal. We team up and wipe out the others. Then, when it's just the two of us, I'll take a dive. And you shall receive your share of winnings. I have not forgotten our promise. That is insanity. Look at how these blades spin. Why, she's the veritable whirlwind of death and destruction out there. They breed them tough in Al Amigo, that's for certain. You are next. You what, mate? I thought it was at 8, Agony. I'm still Central Timed. Here we go, ladies and gents. Once my buddy gets a riff of these wild truffles, he'll be sneezing up a storm. Literally. Nothing like the rich aroma of roasted truffles. All this fighting's giving Uncle Artie an appetite. Is it time for dinner yet? Wait a minute. Roasted truffles? Braised in a savory sauce, just like Mother used to make them. Feel free to have seconds. There's a whole sack full where that came from. That meddling musclehead! What's taking him so damn long? The girl's gaze gives it away. Open that gate at once. Oh my god. I'm good. What is that monstrosity? Mr. Typhon, is your stomach, I hear, rumbling? Could I interest you in some roasted truffles, perhaps? What a fascinating friends you have, Ulti. Why, just look at this charming little nose. Perhaps he's suffering from a case of the sniffles. Fun. And away he goes. Could it be? Avali's vaunted Tempest Blade. It was that monster all along? The girl played us all for fools. Don't look at me, it was all her idea. I was just a stupid octopus. You were the one who approached me, you double-dealing fiend. I just want to experience the thrill of battle. You know, from my work and all. Come on, Dower, has Uncle Lottie ever lied to you? What did I tell you? I knew there was something fishy about that Alamerga whore. Alamerga and beggars and brutes, the lot of them. We give them a home in our lands, and this is the thanks we get. Send her to Garland for all I care. Just get her out of my sight before I get sick. But I just wanted to... my sister. I feel for the girl, really. My little octopus heart goes out to her. But the rules are rules, right? Now, if Uncle Ozzy may be so bold... I say we call off the melee and have a final showdown between the 3 remaining competitors. That would be me, my buddy Typhoon, and Topaz here. What do you say, Mr. Warrior of Light? Nodders. I could do that. That's what we want to see. All trust, all trust. Yeah, shrugs. Alamegans. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Well, this is the most unprecedented turn of events. But who am I to deny the wishes of a passionate crowd of martial arts aficionados? The venue, Halatia, Hatalil. I can't pronounce these fucking words. The venue. The fighters, the tag team of Ultros and Typhus, versus the Warrior of Light, who will be left standing if the storm has settled. Be there or miss a battle for the ages. Alamegans. Yeah. Thanks for correcting my, my speech. I suck. Ro can't speak. Explode you. Oh my god. He's still up there. Hildy! He did not fight as a gentleman. So, to review, the truffles were to elicit a sneeze from the octopus' oversized crony, which would be in position as it... so as to... which would be positioned so as to appear it was coming from the Alamega's girl's blade, allowing the two to sweep away their competition with their opponents with ease. No wonder I wasn't able to see it sooner. It's quite possibly the most imbecilian scheme I've encountered in my years as a consulting inspector. I've been kind of struggling every time he pronounced Avila. Shrugs. At any rate, we have no choice but to trust in your abilities now, Topaz. Let's make for Halatali. Halatali. Maybe if they wanted me to speak it right, they wouldn't have fucking, you know, made it like that. Oh god, that's far. Every freaking god damn it. Oh wait, we're in Camp Drybone. I loathe every time I end up here. Yippee! This is probably going to be a thing. It's kind of the game's... yeah, it's the trial fight soon. Yeah, it's kind of the game's fault for making every name a fictional clusterfuck. Yep. Well, this tourney turned out to be a right mess. With all the trouble I took preparing my consolation prize for the melee, it looks like we won't be needing them after all. Of course, as long as you're bringing in the spectators and the profits, I give a gnat's ass. Now, I know what you're thinking. 2 against 1 ain't fair, especially when one of the two is the size of a small house. So here's the deal. Why don't you bring along some of your friends for the battle? Let's say 7 of them. That should even the odds, eh? Dragon's Neck is now accessible in the Duty Finder. Whoops. Dragon's Neck, here we go. And average time is fucking 22 minutes. Trying to think of what to do in the meantime. Honestly, in the meantime, we could do gathering. I'd join, but I'm eating. Don't worry, you don't have to join. Yeah, no. I'm good to wait half an hour. In the meantime, I can talk with you guys. So how has your nights been? Yeah, looks like we are going to be going a little late. Is there a, let me double check. RNG hell. That doesn't sound fun. There's a another trial in the next quest line, so we may have to finish Hildibrand probably on Wednesday. If this shouldn't take too long. We're only at 8. It's only like 8:30, so it's not too bad. In the meantime, let's go ahead and... Whoops, where the fuck? Let's go to Limosa and let's do my gathering. I have had worse nights, just eating ramen and watching YouTube. That's always a good evening. Pushed MSQ to the point it's giving me bigger gear than what I've got. Had to step up my gathering game. Speaking of, gathering is what I'm thinking of doing while we wait. Gotta go, goodbye, see you later. Goodbye, Gremlin. Have a good night. Oh, man. Yeah, you too. So it looks like they're looking for a steel sledgehammer. Time to open up notes tab. Notepad. Cedar longbow. Steel sledgehammer. Bronze barbet. Daria's Wyveria sent a message. It's to invite you to an gay RP server because they're low on bunny boys. You don't really know? Yeah, no. I think it's a free company stuff. I've been getting a lot of people trying to recruit for free companies. Which, yeah. I figured that was kind of the place. I kind of want to start a free company with the other, like with Temp and Magma. We'll have to see how that goes. Aura. Fingerless. Crafting Gathering. What is my long... Since I got a copy... One of my hopes is that we get a bestiary that shows location of mobs and their drops, and we still ain't got that. Yeah, that would be so nice. Holy shit. I go to frickin' whatever I go to the fucking wiki so often just to learn where the hell materials are. Foreskin gloves. Cotton doublet. best of gathering. I guess we could take a crack at the apple tart if we really wanted to. And then provisioning, because I'm already going to be out here. We're going to... Oh, that's a lot of XP, though. And Silex. It's weird that they don't have a bestiary already. You'd think it'd be like a basic quality of life thing, but apparently not. Made an artichoke times 10. All right. Cedar longbow. What do we need for that? Oh god, cedar lumber. I don't know if I have I don't know if I have my hunter gathering up enough to not hunter gatherer, freaking my crafting gathering up high enough to actually do this without going to the market board. Speaking of, I should probably check on my provisioners. So I think that's unfortunately a wash. Cedar grows in weather courses. Portheus. That's Heavensward. Yeah, I can't access that yet until I get further in MSQ. Let us go check Parker's Alley. Let's go check how my my funny selling person has gone. You have made no sales. Wonderful. I'm not, I was just, to be fair, I'm just selling junk for my inventory, so I don't think I'd get very many sales. Okay. So, woodworking's a no-go. Blacksmithing should be fine, though. Steel sledgehammer. Wrap steel sledgehammer. Yeah, steel sledgehammer is down here, I think. Steel sledgehammer. You just need a steel ingot. All I'm missing is fish glue, which I need alchemy for. I'm just gonna buy some fish glue. Whoops, didn't mean to tap you. Sure. I really need to start alchemy because I want to make my own like fish glue and stuff, but I just haven't gone around to it. Honestly, it might be a good idea to go after this dip the markets. Was it a time seeker, otherwise a pain in the ass to get material? It's off sells okay. Yeah, I figured. Okay, I don't know if I have the equipment to get the most out of this, but we'll try. I'm an alchemist, so it just taught me to look for the raw materials on the market board to save me time. Yeah. Well, Master's Men now. Oh, I can tools to trade it. Yippee! 83%? Well, we take these. Oh, I don't know if I have enough. And I missed it! Fuck! We might botch this. I think we botched this. That sucks. Yeah, synthesis failed. Oh well, we got more materials. I'm not quite good at crafting yet. I'm unsure if dark steel is still selling well, but if you can level 15 miner and got the poetics for the books at Revenant Toll, it might be something to go grind. I have been looking to make some guilds. I want to buy an apartment, so I'll definitely take a look at that. All right. So it looks like I'm gonna want to add that. So just however good I can get it here. %, we'll just have to go with it. And actually, let's veneration this. Yeah, that's the numbers I like to see. And we are good. Yes. Okay. That is a sledgehammer taken care of. A bronze barbet, which means we're going to be armor crafting. Which means we need copper, bronze, and then bronze just freaking tin and copper. Do I have gathering log? Where can I get tin? So copper you can get there. I don't know where to find tin. Oh, tin is over there. Both of these are in Hammerlia. So let's go there. Man. Trying to think about stuff to yap about. Simple grind for moderate amount of gil is crafter gatherer gear for leveling and selling it. As funny enough, a lot of people just can't be bothered to do it themselves. That's fair. Yeah, I could probably get like level 50 and then just craft up level 50 stuff and then just sell it. I could totally understand that. I realized I'm not the right class, so we are going to swap to miner. And level 10. When will you change up the drip? I don't know what you mean, for like the gatherer stuff, or do you mean the main drip? Because I'm saving the main drip, the next main drip change, for when I get a next outfit for my my model. Oh, obsidian. We're gonna want tin. But don't worry, I've been putting together some outfits. I'm really excited for what the new potential drip, the expansion, Heavensward is gonna get me, because I've heard there's some pretty decent drip there. There's a pretty good fashion, like all of them, if I remember correctly. And I've been kind of working on getting my clother up to where I can use that for a reliable amount of drip. As far as my gatherer drip, like right now, they're all... I'll start thinking about like good gatherer drip when I get to level what is it called? Level 50. While I'm here, Silex. Where do I find Silex? I feel Drip starts really hitting its stride at SHB/Shadowbringers. Yeah. Southern Thanaland. Okay, level 30 rocket crop. Yeah. You mean dedicated outfits for the Gatherer classes? That's what I'm hoping. The primary Drip, though, is going to, for the main combat class, that's going to be sticking around until I get a different outfit for my model. Which I have been thinking about. I haven't found anything I like more than my current outfit, though. Here, actually, I could probably, like, show off the current outfits I've kind of put together. Oops. Oh, you could do that. Oh, I can't show off my plates. I'll have to show off my my plates later when I go to turn a bunch of stuff in. How much I forgot I had this. Card's already been claimed. Alright, we just discard. Sort. We are looking at right now. Where the hell is it? Should be that difficult. There it is. Tin ore. Yeah, I think that's enough tin. Well, let's get to a nice even number with the tin. 50. That means we can, if we do 50, we can then, do a nice even 50. And that would mean, we can get our hands on 25 copper. And then, well, you need to be in a settlement to glam. Yeah, we'll glam plate. Yep. I forgot for a second. Damn it, now I have an uneven amount of tin. Alright, now let us go to our gathering log. We need to find, not gathering log, that was crafting log. Gathering log. Copper. Figured it was over here. Whee! And then we're looking for 25 copper. The woes of gathering, always having a little bit more than wanted. Yeah. So we're just gonna go for 25. Such is the life of Gatherer. Hello, Mr. Cactar. And like, absolutely worst case scenario, if we run out of stuff we're doing for gathering and we're still waiting, we could do some blue mage stuff. So I do need to grind blue mage levels. And there we go. While I'm still out and about, Southern Thanaland. Southern Thanaland. By the way, there's an XP bonus for the first time logging a new match. That muddy water has a bag icon, for instance. Yeah, at some point I'll run around and do that all. I guess I might as well grab some while I'm here. I don't know. I don't like it filling up my inventory. I guess I could also just sell it. It's not gonna be that bad. And then we can go fire shard. Oh, it already knows where all the shards are. Okay. We are going to go... Oh, I know where this is. You can also just throw it away, lol. Yeah. The temptation to drink all the muddy water. If God didn't want me to drink the muddy water, he wouldn't have made it so tasty. Full of minerals. Okay, we're looking for rocky outcrops. I know there's some quarrying over there, but I want rocky outcrops. This is not a good place to be. These are level 30 rocky outcrops. There they are. We're looking for Silex. And how much Silex? 10. There's the Silex. This is also where I get bomb ash. Alk can purify it and drink it. Don't drink the muddy water, muddy parasite water. No. Oh, we're just looking for Silex right here, just for the gathering stuff. I just need 10 of this for my daily. Purify it. They literally just boil it. My body is simply too strong. The parasites would just not win. Yippee! Leveled up. Yeah, we can get a little extra. Yeah, as a treat. Alright. Oops. Don't want the world map. Now let's go to Lenoska. Into Limsa Limosa. I know I don't pronounce it right, but I think it's funny. The Aft Castle. Okay, so now we have to make that that thing. So let's go ahead and I think it's Armorer. We're currently wearing the best? We are not wearing the best. Okay. So now let's make some as much bronze as we can. Actually, no. Hold on. First of all, bronze plate, bronze rivet, copper ingots. So actually, how do you make copper ingots? How the hell do you get copper ingots? I think I just need to buy some copper ingots. Funnily enough, the recipe for distilled water is just the muddy water in a water stride, implying that's just replacing the dirty water with clean water, Lamau. And not cleaning. Oh, it's just freaking crack open the water thing. They're a goldsmith recipe. Okay. You're right. And it takes 3, so I'm gonna want... Damn it, my math is all off now. Oh well. I have done not much with my goldsmith. I have barely touched goldsmithing. That got me up 3 levels. Alright, and then blacksmith. Whoops, and we've got nobody, and we've already gotten to the average waiting time. That sucks. Whoops, we want to be armorer. And now we need bronze. Quick synthesize as let's go with 8. I think 8 will be fine. I mean, like, I do love how, like, all the crafting, like, works with each other, but there is some annoying stuff in there. Now I need, I think, 1 bronze plate and 1 bronze rivets. I mean, I don't know. I don't see why we shouldn't, hit him with one of these. Yippee! And a copper plate. Mm-hmm. That's another level. And here. We synthesize this shit. Hell, oh god, you have no clue. High level crafting equals inventory hell. I figured. Just with what I've dealt with myself, it's especially if you're going for Omni Crafter. Yeah. I can spend it, it's fine. Oh man. There we go. So much garbage. Okay, that's the bronze thing, and then the bone aura. We have to do. That. So we got the Silex there. Now we just need the bone aura, which just takes bone chips and animal sinew. I need to kill a bunch of animals anyway for the what is it? Boarskin gloves. What are those? What do I need? Oh, I need boar skin for that. I'm just gonna buy animal sinew. Well, no, I'm gonna be out and about anyway for bone chips. Oh, but the animal sinew. Yeah, I don't have any. Character. Logs. Gathering logs. From beginner level mobs, yeah, we could probably go shoot a bunch of stuff. Bone chips in the spineless basin. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Honestly, hold on. Oh wait, no, we're nowhere near there because yeah. We'll just get the bone chips. And then shoot a bunch of stuff until we get enough animal sinew. It was a lot worse until they introduced the glam update. I was able to shove a lot of side glam that wouldn't fit in my glam dresser. And it just said dresser after it. Yeah. I have heard that like old glam system was just freaking hell. You know what? We'll just kill everything along our way there. Here you go. Sorry, local wildlife. Behold. Behold, you were a dodo when the fucking, which meant more room for more mats. Yeah. POV, you're a fucking, dodo bird during, the Age of Expansion. We're getting acid here. We aren't even heading in the fucking right direction. That's the funniest part. More mats. I can see how mats also could just take up so much goddamn room. Hello, little creatures here. I got bad news for you, buddy. Optimal machinist gameplay. Average waiting time more than 30 minutes. Yippee! So I swapped my bagels completely on accident, by the way. I got some whole wheat bagels, and if I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like them more than I like the freaking old bagels I used to eat. Like, I know it's weird, but like, not even for like a health type of thing, just like genuinely, I think it tastes better. I haven't gotten any animal sinew yet. Not yet. Oh, did the weird aftertaste grow on me? Yeah, it kind of did a little bit. I don't know. It's just a little weird. You just like don't expect that. Animal sinew, we got it. Hello, Mr. Giant Tortoise. Every time I gotta make anything from mats from mobs, I gotta represent a mass extinction event for that mob with how many how shit my luck is for jobs. Animal conservationists hate you. PETA loves you though. Alright, we've got 2 animal sinews. Now, if we go to gathering log. Whoops, keep clicking that one. Gathering log. Right over here. Yippee! There you are. I shouldn't need that many from you. Bone chip. Lamal. Lol. Yeah, me and Pete will probably be besties. Indeed. Man, my hatred for PETA is palpable. While I'm out here... You know what? While I'm out here... I know... Made an artichoke. Hold on. The old goat. I myself have definitely contributed to the old goat population issues. Oh, it's an Eastern Lanoskia and Raincatcher Gully. Where the hell is Raincatcher Gully? There it is. So let's just go over here. Yeah, alright. Let us swap to Gather Botanist. Because I need 10 of these. Yep, right over that way. Algo population is just freaking... Thank God there are so goddamn many of them. Many a Gabby has been slain in pursuit of some nice boots. Lush vegetation patch. We are looking for Maiden Artichoke. Sweet. We need 10 of these. God, I can't just imagine how goddamn humid all this area is. Damn, still no one for the trial? I'd hope folks might actually did that one by now. Not yet. Oh, man. What level is the trial? I might be overqualified for it, but I'm not sure. It's nuts. I mean, you'd think that, like, it would show up on, like, the, just, like, the random trial thing. What trial is it? It is, let's look. Dragon's Neck. Oh, it's level 50. Yeah, the one with Ultros. Dragon's Neck, I can't do that, on my own. I get my ass beat. Oh, I already have all of it. So now, let us return to Limsa. We might just be out of luck, which sucks. I figured this might happen, which is why I'm doing other stuff. Post it in Party Finder and say it's for quest progression. Okay, I can do that. I'm gonna join your party as a healer. I appreciate that if you don't mind. I need to figure out how to access Party Finder. Duty. Yeah, I don't know where to do Party Finder. Party Finder is a menu thing, not a duty. Not in Duty Finder? I see. Probably it's social. Party. There it is. Party Finder. Trials. Comments. Quest progression. Yeah, recruit members. I found it. Trials, Dragon's Neck. Duty completion. Select trials so people know what you're doing. Yeah. Trials, Dragon's Neck, duty completion, quest progression. I think that's... This look good? Should be fine, hopefully. Okay, we'll go to recruit members. For Hildy. Apply changes. Alrighty. We'll have that going on in the background. What if I can run that and this at the same time? I can. Oh, well, looking for a party. No, I can't. Sad. All right. Then we'll wait. Okay, now Goldsmith. Having menuing probs over there, over here, lol. Yeah, take your time. I'm not in a rush. Basic touch. Wonderful. Okay, we have our... There. There. Let's go turn in a bunch of stuff in. Do 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 do. Da da da. Got a bunch of stuff to turn in. Here's a sledgehammer. Leveling up. Woohoo! Oh man. Provisioning, we got our Silex. And artichokes. Let's throw a bunch of stuff in our Oh. Hello, Mooney. Glamour dresser. I got a bunch of stuff to throw in my glamour dresser. We gotta get the funny. Gotta get the nice. Gotta get that. Let's try on the hat. Oh. Yeah. I already have a better version of the Ranger's hat right there. Actually, it's the Ranger hat. No, it's... We can get that there. We get the Talbert of Aiming. Finally got the transfer to Dynamis done. You'll be there shortly? We've already got one person to join. Gloves of aiming. Mithril Vander braces. Those are pretty neat. I just like even throwing anything. I'll go through and I'll have to remove a bunch of stuff eventually. Aha! Hi, Dylan. How you doing? We're currently recruiting for people to run a dungeon, or not a dungeon, a trial. That's what it is. Skirt of aiming, boots of aiming, ballet boots. I'm on now. You should be able to invite me via your friends list. Will do. Give me a second. Yeah, I think that's everything here. Okay. Friends list. Okay. I need to remember what your quality. There you are. Why aren't you letting me fucking invite? It's really weird. You might just have to find me in the friend finder or in the party finder. Social friends list. Yeah, it's not letting me, unfortunately. Will do. Yeah, sorry about that. Enlistment papers. Ah, I see. We'll take a look at that later. I know there's some fun stuff you can do in here, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Yippee! A cross-world party. Interesting. I figured it out, lol. Thank you. Okay. Might be worth it to go run around and do duties in the meantime. Just to level machinist while we wait. Or not, yeah. Corthus. Yippee! Send me to Camp Dragonhead. Well, I guess it's not a duty, it's a freaking hi. Hello. Yeah, I can now do just about any of these if I wanted to. While we wait. At least, like, while we wait. We are at 3 people. Which is really nice. Let's see here. What have I been streaming for? We've been going for about 2 hours now. 2.5 hours. You fucker right there. You gotta join me for the duty? Need anything gathered? Not currently. I got all my, pretty much all my gathering done. There's a mat I couldn't do. Yeah, but that was just to get my dailies in. I can, it was for like my least, I already have that one up at level 50. It's, what's it called? What is it called? What's it called? I'm trying to get, it's just my woodworker stuff, which I'm not really concerned about. It's mainly everything else that I was concerned about. And I can get the stuff I need to level those. Yeah, they could do the MSQ and I ain't doing much. I could go get it if you want. It means I just wouldn't be sitting around. What do I need, though? If we really wanted to, I need cedar lumber in order to get the cedar composite. Not the, yeah. Or the cedar longbow. I need a mithrite rainbow thread and cedar lumber. Holy shit. I just need the cedar wood, mostly. On it. That's good to hear. I appreciate it. Oh, you're doing your, what's it called? Thing. Yippee! All right. You need the logs, the processed lumber. I think I could process the lumber myself, so you can just give me the logs. Battle on Big Bridge. Yeah. Any amount? Hey, it's all, the more I process, the more levels I get, so as many as you want to carry around. God damn it. And he's invincible because I parried too far. God damn it. It's 5 to make a length of lumber, so you'll aim for 100 logs. Okay. If you want. And he's dead. Yippee! It is nice to have the party finder now. Oh, we got another person joining the party. I could probably be farming up my own stuff. Yay, magic. Music. You're at 50 already. Holy shit. And it is dead. Dead as a goddamn doorknob. Frontier Center. God damn. Late game gathering must be nuts. To get cordial and hoard them all to get high cost moves. Okay. Oh, we got another person. We're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're one more tank away. There we go. Oh, we got everyone. Okay, so... Alright, chat. It is time. Combatants, the final confrontation will be held here. All members of the team from forfeit the match. See, soon soup is not on the menu today, kids. All right. Let's cook. Come on, let me fire it. Out of bounds? Oh no! I have been reduced to a funny little fella. Ah! Am I stuck like this? Okay, we gotta beat the shit out of these guys like this. Oh. Fuck! I got sent off. God damn it, right as I was about to execute my thing. Ah, shit. Little fucking creature. God damn. Oh, I'm just dead. Okay, let's see here. Can I think I'm just gonna lay dead here for a bit. All right. You almost got him. Let's fucking go. Holy shit. And Topaz claims the Mithril Cup. Hell yeah. Yippee! And now we can finally continue the stream. I'll disband the party. Until next time. Thank you so much, you guys. That made things go a lot faster. I haven't got a level out of that. Well, almost a level. I think I could just kill. Never mind, I'm not getting any XP for those kills. Oh well. No problem. Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay. Briardine. Good show, Topaz. Your performance has earned us front row seats to the award ceremony. This should afford us the perfect vantage point to thwart the thief. Got those logs? Where are you at? Oh, I'm right in front of it. I'm right in front of the dungeon entrance. Come, let's return to the Colosseum. I can meet you back at, what's it called? Steps of Nald. I'll just hang out over there. And I got a silly little guy. Okie dokie. Oh. Nice. And you know what? You deserve a single shrimp. Yippee! I need to catch more shrimp. I've been giving away too much shrimp. I like giving away shrimp. It's as simple as that. Thank you so much for the freaking wood. It's gonna make things a lot easier for me. Alright, and now I need to go to the Aetherite. The Aetherite. Alright, Aethernet. That's what it is. Go to the Gladiators Guild. There it is. Alright, finally. Back to the thing. It was a battle for the ages, but a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils. Anytime, there are 3 stars you would need, so you wouldn't need the book to get them. I need to get a bunch of books. But a worthy victor has risen to claim the spoils. And now, let's take a look at that relic that our champion has won. I think I'm being a bit too loud. Oh, they're plotting. Behold, from the personal vaults of Master Firegeist himself, the Warden's Grace, a timeless treasure, the likes of which our realm has never seen. One that has earned the attention of Arosia's most prominent pilferer. Ha ha ha. Above you. Ladies and gentlemen, inspectors and invertebrates, the opening act dragged on overlong, but worry not, the main event is about to begin. Oh my god, here it is. I know that you paid well for your seats here today, but I can assure you that my performance will not leave you disappointed. Now, I invite one and all to sit back and enjoy the show. Oh my god, it's a fucking fireworks show. Don't be distracted. Vile fiend, mark my words. You have stolen your last treasure. I swear it on the Mandeville name. I think not, Hildegard. Greg, 'tis always a pleasure to reunite with an old friend, but your timing truly leaves something to be desired. He's got a fucking spear. Topaz, you bested me once, but not today. I shall have my revenge when I pierce your chest with my spear. Do you mean your skewer? My spear! I don't have it. Vile thief! Is there not a shred of honor in you? Return my weapon at once. Oh ho! It seems we have an unexpected guest. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but I fear attendance at today's performance is by invitation only. Oh no. Now it's raining truffles, but the battle's already... Mr. Typhoon, just a moment. I'm sure I had an issue here somewhere. Fun. Holy shit. The gem. And away they go. Oh, he's so smug. Alas and alack, the ring sails straight into the hands of the fiend. Giving up so soon, are we? Those don't sound like the words of a Mandeville man. Holy shit. Oh my god, it is he. But of course, brilliant! Father, if the ring won't come to me, I shall go to the ring. Why, it'll just be like the mold. Nodders. Hildibrand Helidor Maximilian Mandeville. Skyward as only a Mandeville can. The only character that might still be stronger than the World of Light, even after the events of Endwalker. Father, you don't have to run straight! Oh my god, where he ended up. $997, $998, $990. Oh my god. Fucking chicken. Holy shit. Yeah, I can definitely see that. Fucking smile. These legs, they look strangely familiar. Oh my god. Ha! Put a little too much spin on that one, it seems. Oh, he got it. Not exactly as planned, but who can argue with the results? Save for one thing, this ring is fake. But no matter. I have a feeling this will lead me to the true treasure. Until next time, friends, you have been a most attentive audience. By the key, bloody hells! Guards, seize the fiend at once. That's a bomb. And he is gone. It's too late, sir. The second prize, the Ring of Inquiry, it's gone. Second prize? What is the meaning of this? Many faced fiend or no, the man spoke true. A master goldsmith's eyes cannot be deceived. This sun sphere is clearly a second-rate replica. Oh god. Preposterous. It's just the dim light. Yes, if you were to step over here. Have you taken ill, friend? You seem to be perspiring most heavily. Let's not be so hasty, friend. I can explain. I sold out my honor, joined forces with an odious octopus, all for a false treasure. What a fool I have been. Whatever was I thinking? Do not berate yourself so, Miss Avila. Avila, that's what it is. Miss Avila. Why, it was exactly as you said, was it not? You were thinking of dear Helgelina, and nothing more. Helgelina, and nothing more. I suppose I was at that. How do you know my sister's name? I assure you, young miss, under no circumstances did I tell you to the neural minds and to eavesdrop on your intimate and personal dialogue with your beloved sister. You have the right of it. Blinded by the prospect of fortune and fame, I lost sight of myself and what I truly was fighting for. My honor and my sister's trust will not easily be regained, but I will not shirk from the challenge. Oh. One mystery still remains. Before the thief had identified the ring as fake, he had already acquired the key to the storeroom. Clearly, the second prize, this Ring of Inquiry, was his target from the start. But why? There must be some pattern to the items that the fiend has stolen, a pattern that betrays his true intentions. The Treaty Blade, Azume's Virtue, the Ring of Inquiry, all relics with quite a history, or, to be more precise, relics from the era of the Belladons. He's thinking. Oh, if that is so, then the answer is clear as day. The fiend means to found Erosia's greatest museum of Belladonian history. Of Belladine history. Fishing up the prices and gouging honest men out of their hard-earned coin. Doubtless, another one of his cards will appear on the scene to tell us just as much. Oh, there it is! Aha! Oh my god, it's a really big card. No! No, he's been flattened. Oh, I remember the criminal's intent now. Question is, how much have you deduced? Hildy, no! I have enjoyed our little game, but all things must come to an end. I shall claim the 4 sacred treasures, and justice shall be served. This is the thief's final challenge to us. What are these 4 treasures of which he speaks? Where the 4 treasures of Baldai become one, the wicked shall be judged in the blazing light of sun. An old legend, little more than a fairy tale at that, and yet it seems the Phantom believes there's some truth to these words. 4 sacred relics of Baladai, the Warden's justice. Lofty words coming from a glorified footpad. One who's winning over the common folk by the day, if rumors are to be believed. It would seem the tales of a master thief ruffling the feathers of the rich and famous have won the man more than a few admirers. Oh, he's a Robin Hood of sorts, considering his targets thus far. An Ulda collector and her hired thugs, a trading mogul and the brass blades, and now a mining magnate and the stone torches. Is it any surprise that the sympathies of ordinary Udans would lie with the perpetrator rather than his victims? Astutely observed, Miss Ellie. Our quarry clearly harbors no small degree of resentment for wealth and authority. Might his next target be a member of the syndicate, perhaps the Sultana herself? Then it will be his downfall. But the greater the challenge, the higher I rise. Just one moment, if you would. Mark my words, ye of many faces. There is but one man who shall lay claim to the lost four relics of Paladai, and it shall be Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, expector extraordinaire. Yes, I'm sure that inspires us all with great confidence. What was that? No, it couldn't be. Ha! Methinks Godbird may need a new pair of spectacles. Oh? While I obviously won't reveal the truth, I will say that the results of this quest have no small amount of implications for the lore. Yeah, doesn't surprise me at all. The Colosseum Conundrum. I gotta fix something real quick. Give me a second. There we go. Alright. What next? What's next on the next episode? It's a race to recover the four lost relics of Paladai. And the fiend's true identity and aspirations are revealed. Will Erosia fall prey to the forces of evil? Or will our hero do what only a Manderville can? Alrighty. The key to the next case is a mask. You ever worn a mask for so long you forget what you actually look like? I have! And how do they freeze in midair like that? Talk about a mystery. Oh well, see you next time. Bye! Alrighty. This has taken us going on 3 hours for now. And I'm frankly pretty tired. I am thinking for next Sunday, right before we get into Heavensward next Monday, we will finish off Hildibrand. How does that sound for the rest of you? We either do Hildy Wednesday, or we can do it on Sunday. I'm leaning more towards Sunday because I want to give. I don't really want. Wednesday is going to be kind of a test stream to see if I have everything set up correctly. In order to make sure for future streams, I'm going to try and get like a whole thing set up to where like when I get donations and stuff happens and I get notifications. But yeah. Well, I don't want you to finish off Hildy. Owen himself would be sad, lol. Yeah, that works. Don't worry, there's plenty more Hildy. Yeah. I guess I don't want to... I see what you get there with the little thing. Well, it has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, chat, and all you chatters that helped me round up stuff for the major quest, or the major trial. I want all of you to have a wonderful night's rest. And yeah, have a good rest of your night, everybody. And it is with this, I will say goodbye. Good night, chat. Alright. God damn it. Good night, Char. Good night, Topaz. Good night. My friggin' goddamn thing is freezing. Okay, there we go. Now I can end it. Bye-bye.